Today, let us see about the polyline. The polyline is a connected line segment created as a single plan object. With polyline, you can create straight line segments, arc segments, or a combination of the two. The keyboard equivalent of the polyline is P-line. Now, select the polyline command. And now, the command line prompts you to specify starting point. So specify the start point. Then you are prompted to specify the next point. And then from there, you can specify as many points as you want. So let us specify as many points here, as you can see. So many points, as you want. Now place the cursor on the line. So I'm going to place the cursor on the line. As you can see, polyline is highlighted. That is, this sequence of lines act as a single plan object. That is the key feature of the polyline command. So let us allow this. Now select the polyline command again, then specify the start point. So specify my start point here, and then specify the second point. Specify the second point here. Now on the command line, there are several sub options such as arc, close, half width, and all these ones here. All these sub options down here on the command window, you can see them. So let us select the arc option, or type A and then press enter. In this case, I'll simply select it directly from the command window. As you can see, the line now turns into an arc, and from there you can draw as many arcs as you wish. So let us draw this arc here, or do this arc this way, and from there select the line option down here in the command window again. This option here, select it straight from the command window, or type L on the keyboard and then press enter. In this case, I'll just select it from the command window, and as you can see, as soon as after I select the line option in the command window, you can see that it changed from an arc into a line again. So specify the next point of the line. The line I'm going to specify down here must be equal to this line here. So I will use an object tracking vector. As you can see here, then click. After that, you have to select the arc option again. And finally, join the arc to the first point of the first line. This point here. That is how you use the line and arc option of the polyline command. So let us allow this. Now again, draw a polyline with an arc, and then you can see here in the command window so many options being displayed. Let us start with the angle command. First, this is my line, and then I'm going to select the arc option. As I said, once you draw the arc, you can see so many sub options in the command window. All these sub options down here. So select the angle sub option, this one here. Once you select the angle sub option, now the command line prompts you to specify an included angle. You can type in any angle you want. In this case, I'll type in 180 degrees and then press enter. After that, command window prompts you to specify an end point of the arc. So let us specify the end point of the arc. In this case, I will specify the end point to be here. As soon as after I specify the end point, you can see the arc with an included angle of 180 degrees is drawn. Again, let us select the angle option. This time, let us type an angle of 90 degrees. So select the angle option, and then you are prompted to specify included angle. So type 90, then press enter. And then you have to specify the end point of the arc. In this case, I will specify the end point to be here. As you can see, the arc is drawn with an included angle of 90. Now select the angle option again, and then specify an included angle of 270 degrees. So I select the angle option, and then specify an included angle of 270 degrees, then press enter. As you can see, the command window gives you two options, the center option or the radius option. These two options here on the command window, the center and the radius option. So select the center option, and then you're prompted to select the center point of the arc. As you can see here on the command window says specify center point of arc. So let us specify the center point of the arc. In this case, I'll specify the center point to be here. As you can see, there your arc is drawn. So let us select this. Now let's look at the direction option. First, draw a line by using the line command. Then select the polyline command and specify the starting point. Select the polyline and then I'll specify the starting point at the beginning of this line here. And then select the arc option. This option here. I just selected the arc option. And now you can see the direction option here. The direction option on the command window, this one here. So select it. Then the command window prompts you to specify the tangent direction for the start point of the arc. So I will click on this point here at the end of this line. This point here. And then you are prompted to specify the end point of the arc. Drag the cursor to specify the end point of the arc. As you can see, as you drag the cursor, you can see that the arc remains tangent to the line. So I will specify the end point at this point here. And then press enter. So as you can see, an arc is drawn which is tangent to this line. And that is all about the direction option. So let us erase this. And now let us see about the half width option. So select the polyline command and then specify the starting point. And as you can see, the command window gives you several options, half width being one of them. So select half width, this option here. Once you select the half width option, the command window will prompt you to specify starting half width. So enter the value of the half width. So in this case, type 1 and press enter. And then you are prompted to specify the ending half width. So in this case, type 2 and then press enter. As you can see, the half width of the line changes. Now what we have to know here is that the half width specify the width from the center of a wide polyline segment to one of its edges as shown here. From this center here up to the end of this edge here. The ending half width in this case is 2. The ending half width in this case is 2. It becomes the uniform half width for all the segments you draw next until you change the half width. So specify the next point. And now all the following lines you draw will assume the half width length of the last segment that you enter. As you can see, return to the normal line, change the half width to 0. Select the polyline, specify start point, then select half width, then change the value to 0, press enter, and also the ending half width has to be 0 again, so press 0, press enter. And as you can see, our line is back to the normal line. Let us see about the radius option. So select the polyline and go to the arc option and then select radius. Select the polyline, specify the start point, go to the arc option and then select the radius option, this option here. Now after you select the radius option, you can see that the command window prompts you to specify the radius of the arc. In this case, I'll type in the radius of the arc to be 5. So type 5 and press enter. And then finally, you have to specify the end point of the arc. As you can see here, if you move the cursor far away more than 5 units, the arc disappears. So make sure the second point is within the range. So in this case, I'll specify the point here. And there you can see arc is drawn. So we see that the radius option lets you specify the radius of the arc. So when you want to draw an arc by specifying the radius of the arc, use the radius option. So let us select this. Now let's see about the width option. So I just select the polyline command and I specified the start point, and then I'm going to select the width option, this option here. As soon as after I select the width option, you are now prompted to specify the starting width. In this case, I'll type 1 and then press enter. And then you have to specify the ending width. So in this case, I'll type 2 and press enter. And there, as you can see, the line width changes and you can proceed with your operation. The line width is different from the half width because all these lengths here is just 1, and also all the lengths here is just 2. And that is all about the polyline command. So